Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking and happy 4th of July. So today what I'm going to show you is how I make my chocolate chip cheesecake. So I'll place the attachment on my mixer. In my bowl I'll place 4 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. You'll have them at room temperature. This chocolate chip cheesecake is really good too. So we're going for a barbecue on the 4th of July and I figured I'd make my homemade chocolate chip cheesecake. So there's one. Two. The third one. And then the last block of cheese. Place it in my mixer. Get rid of all my trash. To my cream cheese, I'll add in 1½ cups of sugar. I have my oven preheating at 450. There's one. And a half. So I'll cream this all together until light and fluffy. Now I'll scrape down my sides, make sure it's all mixed good. To my mixture, I'll add in 1 egg at a time. There's one. Two. Three. Last egg. You want to mix the egg into your cheese mixture. To this, I'll add 1/4 cup of sour cream that I have at room temperature. To 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. There's 1½ Now that it's all mixed good, I'll scrape down my sides. Clean off my paddle attachment. Then I'll fold in 1 cup of the mini morsels. And this is what your mixture will look like. So now that I scrape down my sides, I'll add in my 1 cup of the mini morsels. I'll fold it in. This cheesecake is super duper delicious. I'll make a chocolate ganache to go on top, and this dessert will be excellent for our barbecue. I have a store-bought graham cracker crust, or you could make your own. So now I'll pour the mixture into my crust. Oh yeah. Making sure to get everything out of my bowl. Spread it evenly. Oh yeah. So I'll bake this for 15 minutes on 450. After 15 minutes, lower your oven temperature to 225 and then bake it for another hour and 15 minutes. You'll see how good this cheesecake comes out. Into the oven it goes. It's been an hour and 15 minutes, so now I'll turn my oven off and I'll open my door and let my cheesecake sit in the oven for about 30 minutes, and then I'll take my cheesecake out. Looks good. My cheesecake has been sitting in my oven now for 30 minutes, so now I'll take it out and place it on top of my stove. Looks good. I still got a few more cracks, but that's okay. I'm going to be making a chocolate ganache and putting it on top, and this is really, really good. So now I'll let my cheesecake completely cool. On the top of my burner, I'll place 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream and 3/4 cup of chocolate morsels, and then mix that together. And then once my cake is cool, then I'll place the ganache on top of my cheesecake, and it's super duper good. So I have 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. Place it in my pan. I'll put my burner on medium. Then I'll take 3/4 cup of morsels, place that in my heavy whipping cream, and then mix it together. So now I'll place my morsels in. This ganache is super easy to make, and it's really good on top of the cheesecake. So you just want the morsels to melt into the heavy whipping cream, but you don't want to burn it. Scrape the sides, make sure nothing's sticking. And once your cake and the ganache is cooled, then I'll put the ganache on top of my cheesecake. Oh yeah, looking good. I'll lower my burner. Now I'll turn my burner off. Scrape the sides. See how nice all the morsels melted into the heavy whipping cream? So now I'll let this cool before I place it on my cheesecake. Now that my cheesecake has cooled and my ganache has cooled, I place the ganache on top of my cheesecake, and it really hides all the cracks in your cheesecake and makes it perfect. Didn't it come out good? I can't wait to give it a try. Thanks so much for tuning into Home Cooking with Cheryl and watching me make one of my family's favorite recipes. Please follow me on Twitter under Home Cooking with C, Instagram under Princess 200847, YouTube under Princess 200847, Pinterest under Cheryl KFL. Please hit the like button on Facebook under Cheryl's Home Cooking, and especially iFood.tv under Cheryl's Home Cooking. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful and safe 4th of July. I'm off to my barbecue. Can't wait.